Saturday, which means I'm baking again. Today I'm going to make some scones. It's not my recipe, it's the National Trust's one. I used to work for them, but when it comes to scones, it's not the recipe that's important, it's the method. So if anyone can get this to Beth Mead, because I know she struggled with her cheese scones the other day, the recipe would be slightly different for cheese scones, but the method would be the same. So if they can get her the recipe, she can learn how to do it. So let's get started. I started off by putting 450 grams of self-raising flour into a bowl. I'm going to add in my soft butter, which is 115 grams, and I'm going to mix them together until it makes breadcrumbs. The recipe recommends using a mixer for this, but again, I'm not that fortunate, so I'll be using my hands. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but the same principle applies. It's just a little bit messier as well. So you then want to add 85 grams of caster sugar in and mix that all in as well. So this is your dry mix. So this part doesn't matter how long it takes you, how much you move the mixture around, but it's the next part that's really important. If you were going to add fruit or sultanas or anything to your mix, this would be when you would mix it in, as it's now it doesn't really matter how much you move the mixture around. I'm now going to beat an egg, and I'm going to get 150 ml of milk into a jug so that I can start the next stage. Beat an egg and my milk and add this to the mix. You need to do this slowly, but you also need to make sure that once it's mixed together, you're not moving the mixture around too much. As soon as you start moving it around too much, you're going to ruin your mix. So it's very important you don't. And as soon as it's a dough, don't over knead it. As someone who's come from an industrial mixer, making hundreds of them at a time, I can tell you that using a mixer is a lot easier than not, but it will eventually come into a dough with your hands. So as soon as it is, you don't want to mix it too much. I'm going to get a rolling pin and roll this flat. Important thing to remember as well, they will rise in the oven, but not as much as you think, so you don't want to make them too flat. You want to still have quite a hefty dough. Don't have a round cutter, so we're making flour scones today. Cut your scone out, and then pop it on your baking tray. My ones I done earlier, and then you just pop them on. You brush them over with milk and egg wash, and then pop them in the oven. Gone into the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. I will check them in 12 minutes to see how they're doing. So just remember, the less you move the dough, the better. The thicker you cut them, the thicker they're going to be, and the flatter you roll it out, the flatter they're going to be. So they're the top things to remember when you're making scones. In my opinion, I think scones are best served warm with clotted cream and strawberry jam and a cup of tea. Obviously in these times I've had to make adjustments, so I'm having some blackcurrant jam. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy baking, and I'll catch you later.